This was the tweet after he got kicked out of the game. I love my teammates like family, but I'm done standing up for the. All this does is cost
you better
me
let
money.
us say that.
So that's, I see how I went right past that, and that's Matt Barnes' tweet.
Yeah.
Okay, and then overnight he thought about it, and then he unleashed
too late now.
like a string.
Like Herm ever said, don't push send.
Yeah, like six tweets when he was saying, "I'm sorry. I'd like to take a second to apologize to," as you see him there, "for my actions." And then another one just representative of what he was saying, not only on the court but off. I was completely wrong for pushing it back, and then for what I tweeted following the altercation. Okay, so now you got the floor, Chuckster. What you want to get off your chest?
Matt Barnes, there's no apology needed. I'm a black man. I use the N-word. I'm going to continue to use the N-word with my black friends, with my white friends. They are my friends. This debate that's going on with the Miami Dolphin thing about bullying and racial slurs. Hey, Ernie, in a locker room and when I'm with my friends, we use racial slurs.
So this was appropriate to tweet this out?
No.
Okay, that's why.
Okay,
I got fined $25,000 for
I know, I understand
this out.
that. He should not have made it public. But this debate, it goes back to the Paula Dean thing, where they're like, well, black people use it among themselves, it's in rap records. Listen, what I do with my black friends is not up to white America to dictate to me what's appropriate and inappropriate. Matt Barnes should not have said that publicly. You are 100% correct. But
I don't think anybody right now is telling you, Charles, what you can do with your friends.
Lerner, I've been watching TV for the last few months, going back to Paula Dean, going to the incognito Martin thing. White people, white reporters, number one, first of all, they don't have the courage to go in the locker room. That's why they're reporters. What we say in the locker room, and it should always stay in the locker room, I might add that also. But the language we use, first, sometimes it's homophobic, sometimes it's sexist, and a lot of times it's racist. We do that when we're joking with our teammates, and it's nothing personal.
Understood.
But this national debate that's going on right now makes me uncomfortable that regular people try to act like they have the courage to play pro sports. They don't have that. And Mike Wilbon did a great job on television today. I love his show, him and Tony Kornheiser.
I saw it too.
White America don't get to dictate how me and Shaq talk to each other. And they have been trying to infiltrate themselves saying, well, you guys use it. It's in rap music. No. That's not the same. As I tell my white friends who I love like brothers, whether it's Joe Klein, Mike Jaminski, Dan Marley, they've asked me, well, when is it appropriate? I said, well, if you use it around the wrong brother, the next thing you're going to hear is a clock side your damn head. That's when it's inappropriate, Ernie.
You know what? The N-word.
And it was inappropriate. In this
when he took it publicly.
Exactly.
But Ernie, that's the thing. That ain't what Matt Barnes was trying to say.
Yeah, exactly.
Matt Barnes was trying to say, Blake Griffith, stop, Ernie. And we've had this same conversation on this show the last couple of years. Blake Griffith, I like you. You seem like a nice kid. I never even met you. You're a very good player. But people are starting to talk, and you know the people. Other guys are just starting to knock the hell out of you all the time. You ain't got to hurt anybody. People who fight all the time, they're punks. They're punks. But you've got to sort of draw a line in the sand and say, and I joke about it. I says, the toughest guy on your team can't be 5'3". That'd be Chris Paul. The toughest guy on your team can't be 5'3". But Blake Griffith, I like you a lot. You seem, like I said, like a nice kid. You got to stop these guys from hitting on you, man. They can't have, like Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal's a perfect example. He started knocking the hell out of people because we had this rule, like, you got to hit him hard. At some point, Shaq drew a line in the sand and says, hey, y'all can't just keep beating on me because I'm a big, strong guy. And Blake Griffith, I'm telling you right now, you got to draw a line in the sand, man, and say, hey, listen, I'm going to start hitting y'all back.
Let's get Shaq in on this before we run out of time.
In this society, the N-word is a negative word, but Chuck makes a good point. In the Ebonic culture, we have programmed ourselves to use the word positive. You know, the way Matt used it, he didn't use it in the negative sense. So I'm like Chuck. I'm like Chuck. I'm not gonna sit up here and be a hypocrite like I said. I mean, like I don't use the word at all. But you know, if this makes any sense at all, we have G14 classification to say it to each other. But when we say it to each other, believe it or not, it's in a positive sense.
And we'll get.
I'm glad we had that conversation too, Ernie, because I hate all these guys on TV act like they know what black people been through. I never been a slave or anything.